Okay. I usually have to mute the PC, so that'll be easy to tell. I'm on the videos page on Gamer Show. I'll maximize the volume for a moment before we silence it.
Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
I can.
Can you hear me on your PC that's looking at YouTube?
Okay. Yeah, I'm just looking for the stream. Hang on. Oh, man. Okay. I logged in and it... Hang on a second. Sorry.
Well, let me tell everybody what we're doing while we're waiting. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Exploring Elite from the Gamer Show. My name is Gray, and my co-host here is Mace. And this week we're doing something a little different. We're streaming Elite from the PC because we want to go exploring. And at the end of our journey, we want to leave the ships where we are at the end of the night, so we can go back and play with our friends on the Xbox and not have to worry about shipping our ships back and forth. So that's what we're doing. Hey, Rednecks. Hey, Mem. Thanks for joining. Can you guys hear us okay? Mace, can you hear us on your alternate PC?
Yep. We're good.
We're good? Okay. Hey, see if you can hear yourself, though. Say something.
Oh. Test, test, test.
Now, there's a 30-second delay, so we'll come back to you in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I hear myself.
Okay, good.
I was complaining about
good.
the log on. Because I'm logged on to MaceByte now, so I can chat if I need to.
All right, hey, Martin. Welcome to the show. 5x5, great. Thank you, Rednecks. Always a pleasure. You're always so helpful. So we're going to do some exploring. So let me tell you what we're going to do. So we've outfitted. Let me get back in my ship here. So Mace and I are on the PC. Now, we told all the guys last week. We invited some of the guys. They didn't have it on the PC, but we told them we were going to do something different so they know where we are this week. But we're on the PC because we want to start an exploration trip, and we're not sure we're going to do this every week. We may go back to EliteCast and play with the guys on the Xbox, and then come back here. We may bounce back and forth. So, but you know, there's some cool things you can do on the PC. Like you can see my screen right now. I'm running the blue HUD, thanks to Dr. Kai's great little ED profiler that made it so easy to just choose this HUD. So very cool indeed. Big thanks to him. Mace, you should be able to see that on the stream now. And
Actually, I'm just seeing your ship for some reason.
so you're a little bit farther behind than I am, but that's okay because you're in a couple states away. Now we're flying. I actually have a Python on the PC, and Mace has an Anaconda. No surprise. But we're actually tonight we're gonna fly keelbacks. Now before everybody walks out the door, there is a reason we're flying keelbacks. We want people to know, we want players to know that if they're just starting out, for a mere 7 million credits, you can get a ship that can do exploring. Now, we're not going to do 5,000 light years. Who'd want to watch that? We're actually going to explore points of interest nearby. So we're in Ra. That's our hangout. And we haven't unlocked Sol, but we found, I've loaded over 100 different waypoints in that are within 50 light years of Sol, not including Sol, not including any place that requires a permit. So this is something that if you're brand new to the game, you could actually do what we're going to do in a Sidewinder with a D-class frameshift drive, or C-class, or you'd want to upgrade that first, as we've talked about many times. But we wanted to have ship launch fighters and SIVs. So that's why we went with the Keelback. It's the least expensive ship you can have that could take a ship launch fighter. Don't know why. I really think the Python should be able to take it, but in any case, that is what it is. Now, on the On the other side, what we've done is we've set up the ED Discovery utility that'll track our progress. So we'll see how that goes. That's a first for me. In any case, before we get started, I want to thank everybody again who's in the chat and who's watching. Thank you all. Thank you, Bam, for your comments there. Thank you, Mace. Mace, you're here and there. You're in both places. And
I'm everywhere.
I also want to thank all our patrons and everybody who's commented on the channel this week. We really appreciate all you guys. So with that, let's get going, Mace. Let's get going. And we should probably start by forming a wing here.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you should invite me because I'm not seeing you.
Uh-oh.
Did I choose private group? I did.
Yeah, I choose gray, so...
Challenge number 1. We didn't even get out of the space station. That's it. We're done exploring. Next game.
Let's see. I do see... Wait a minute. Local, Keelback. Yes, I think that's you. Let me invite you. Your name is Keelback, so hopefully that is you.
Oh, that's what it was. I saw you there, but it's a Keelback.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Mouse is great on top.
I'm getting your voice twice.
Echo?
Oh, you're making it worse.
It's going through the game, so I have to turn that off in the game, don't I?
Yeah, I went under options, and I was just able to disable voice comms. That was hilarious.
I'm afraid we're a bit amateurs on the PC.
Actually,
I only have a Python. I do not have an Anaconda. So.
Oh, I thought you had an Anaconda on here.
No, not the PC.
No. All right. Hey, where are you? Are you at 13? Where are you?
I can't tell. I see you to my left, so I'm your back right, facing the slot. Because I went down and popped back up so I could face the slot.
Yeah, I am too. I think I did. I don't see you, dude. Oh, that's me.
It's not the pretty colors like yours. It's just the whatever gray or whatever these keelbacks come in. Oh, I just saw you spin around. Are you taking off?
Yeah, let's go meet up outside the station here.
Okay. Launching.
Yeah, you guys should get a kick out of this because I don't have a docking computer, so this should be made for all kind of fun adventures landing. All right, let's get out of here. And away we go.
Actually, I'd love to we were talking about earlier about the hull. I would love to hear comments from our listeners, onliners, about that. In other words, have you guys, I just did a super long to Alpha Centauri Hutton Orbital mission with my Python, and when I docked finally, after an hour and a half, whatever it was, my hull was down to 15%. I was curious if you guys online know, if I went to 0, would the ship explode? Does that actually wipe out the integrity of the hull and then it just goes poof? I'd love to hear what you guys think.
My guess was yes, your ship will explode.
That's what I was thinking.
All right, pal. I'm out here waiting for you.
Yep, I'm 1K away. Just trying not to rear end you.
Okay, that's good. I remember last time I was talking to you on the phone, I was in McDonald's parking lot. I got rear-ended by somebody. That was not fun.
Oh, I forgot I have a couple pulsars.
Whoa! Dude! You are all gray. I didn't even see you coming. You blended in with the station.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay, I'm here.
Can you get closer?
Sure.
And I'm going to tilt down a little bit here to get a better picture. Get some light on the old ship. Some sunlight. Yeah, I decided to pick up a paint job because I wanted to be able to tell the difference between us. I didn't go crazy. I didn't get weapon colors. I didn't get...
That's great.
I didn't want to break the bank, but I just figured I should get a different color. So we know who's gray and who's Mace.
And I am really awkward with this compared to the Xbox, so forgive me if I'm...
Now, you're using your Xbox controller, right?
I am. but some things are different. For instance, I don't know how to do side controls yet.
You should just set it to default context.
Yeah, I did. Didn't do anything wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you set it since it up? Have you reset it since you got an update?
I just did it earlier. Geez,
Okay.
2 hours ago, 3 hours ago.
All right.
It could be me. I'm really all the settings for the joystick. I'm very awkward in there, trying to figure out what is what, their terminology and all that.
Now
I've
you're
gotten
not
very
running your
lazy where the
HOTAS, right?
Xbox does everything. I'm sorry?
You're not using your HOTAS, are you? You're not using your new flight stick, are you?
No.
Okay. Well,
How's that?
Mace, our first destination. I don't know why it's been doing this. Our first destination here. Let's see. Is not going to be in the left panel. It's actually going to be in the Gal map. Wouldn't it be nice? Our first destination is going to be Alpha Centauri.
Oh, okay, we're going there. All right.
Yep. And it's now these are in order of distance from Sol. So this is 53 light years from where we are, but it's the closest one to Sol. Okay, so I'm going to plot her out there. Now, as we jump, Mace, if we see unexplored, we're going to do some wing exploring and try out the features where I can scan a system and you get the information on it.
All right, so type in Alpha Centauri and we'll go there.
You're gonna lock on me. We're gonna do everything as a wing.
Sorry, got it. All right, get out of here. All right.
So I don't know if you've done that before, but you go up to your wing, right?
Okay.
And you select my name, and then you engage Wingman Lock, Wingman Nav Lock.
All right, let me spin around and I'll do that.
Oops, still in my alternate flight controls here. Jumbo Sailor, welcome. 1 a.m. here in the UK, yes. Commander Betston and Commander EOE 1985 are also both from the UK, and will usually play with us when we're on the Xbox.
Oh, I didn't have my wing blanket on.
Oh, I don't either.
There we go. All right, so I'm sorry, I'm older.
So go to the wing, select my name.
Okay.
Engage Navlock.
Yeah, not seeing that. Okay, let's see if it's somewhere else.
Dude, it's the first thing on the list. You're killing me. X up. X up, right?
Yep.
Select my name.
Yep.
Press A.
Oh, I swear that wasn't there before. Yeah, there's all sorts of options now. Okay, never mind. I selected it.
All right, now catch up to me.
All right, sure. That, mustard, whatever you think.
Here we go. Pedal to the metal.
Full throttle.
All pips into engines.
Roger that.
Oh, who deployed his hard points? That wasn't me.
Yeah, you did.
Hey,
so
you're
now
supposed to be on my side. Now fly towards my wake.
Okay.
It will probably say, hey, you're too far away for this to work, blah, 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 but just follow my wake. You don't have to touch anything, just fly into my wake.
Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, geez, she went by me. Frame shift canceled. The jump exceeds fuel of 3 tons.
Do you have an E frame shift?
No. Yeah. Shoot, something's wrong.
Find me on the Gal map and jump to my position. In the meantime, let's start our exploration right here. Well, I'm going to wait for you to get here. We're going to do the... we'll work on this together.
I don't see it in the gun map either. Should be green like the Xbox, right?
I'm not offline. I'm not hiding myself. Well, let's go to the gal map, and I'll read off the system I'm in.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. I was gonna do that. Up we go. Zoom out. Okay. All right. Alpha Centauri is up from where we are.
All right.
Yeah. Why don't you just plot a route to Alpha Centauri, and it'll probably take you to the same exact place. You got an A frame shift.
Yes.
Okay. Good. I'm in CB0 A61. So when you plot your route, it'll probably take you right through there.
Oops, a little dyslexic on the letters.
All right. La Rochelle. Rochelle. You don't need to turn on the red lights. Dying to scan this sun, but I want to wait for my partner here. Rochelle.
Ah, there we go.
Are you coming? Where are you?
Okay, so no, I'm just finally getting it entered. Sorry, what system then?
So you're going to go to Alpha Centauri. Just plot a route to Alpha Centauri.
Oh, okay. You don't want to pick the planet first?
Yeah, just go right to Alpha Centauri.
Okay.
Plot your route. Does that take you through CB0 A65?
No, LHS 3776. It's 3 jumps.
Interesting. Well, you gotta come to where I am. That's very weird that it's not showing our, the little green icons. So it wants to take you to where? LHS what?
My first jump is... Go back. LHS 3776.
Okay. Near that, you'll see my system. It's CBO A65, Core System Sector, Core System Sector, CBO A65.
I do see it. So
Yeah.
I'll go there instead?
Go there instead.
Roger that. That's 2 jumps for me. Okay. Engaging.
All right. Make it quick.
Okay.
So we can test out. Guess that's the only thing in the system, huh? Well, I haven't scanned the system yet. What kind of scanner did I put in this guy? Hopefully it won't, will it tell me down here? Advanced, Advanced Discovery Scanner 1C. That's what I wanted.
Good.
Hey, are you here yet?
It's jumping.
All right. Do 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 do. You here yet?
No.
Are you here yet?
Okay. Apparently you got to hit H to hyperspace. Excuse me. Sorry about that. There we go. Can't do the Y.
Yeah. Your controls are messed up, dude. It's 100% the same.
Really?
You did not choose the right thing. We're going to fix that, but you need to get here first.
Sure. No. Whatever. So our poor listeners aren't suffering.
So what are you guys in the chat? What have you guys been up to in Elite Dangerous this week? Let us know. We want to hear from you.
I'm here and I think I see you. Yep, I do see you.
Okay. I don't see you. Where are you?
I'm decelerating just after the jump so I can get the stop.
Okay. Oh, I see you. Yes. All right. Your first mission is to Where are you?
I did not scan yet.
Just go ahead and scan.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Oh, look at all the stuff that just showed up.
10 objects.
Yeah, they just
So
all
you
showed
got
up.
that too?
Yeah, I didn't get a message though.
Nice.
I would have thought
Okay.
I would have got a message that said, "Hey, you just got a bunch of stuff," but I can see everything.
That's
Now,
awesome.
can you select the everything's unexplored? So can you select the sun and scan that?
Sure.
And I'm going to travel 700 light seconds here and try to scan this other thing.
Scanning.
And I want to see if you get it. This is exploring in a wing.
Yeah, I get you. That's fascinating to share the data.
I just worried that now we're supposed to both be able
There.
to sell it too. Did you get it?
So, yes. So now look in your map and see if the first, jump star's got a name.
Yep, it does indeed.
Wow,
Now,
that's cool.
I'm going to go scan the first, if you go into your left panel, why don't you head over to the second one? I'll do the first one.
Roger that.
And let's see if we can explore this system together. It'll be very
You said
interesting.
we have to stay under 2,000 LS between each other, right?
That is the rumor. That's kind of
yeah.
one of the things we're testing out.
Got it. I'm 1,200 from this.
Okay, I'm scanning this planet, or whatever it is. I don't know what it is yet.
I'll look at my left panel.
Scanning. Come on, baby. All right.
I see it.
You see
on my
it
left
now?
panel. Awesome sauce.
All right. I'm going to head to the third place.
Roger that.
I hope it's close to where you are, because if it's too far away, of course it won't work. Yeah, I think it's going to be too far away from you.
Okay.
I'm going to have to find...
I'm about to scan mine any moment.
Yep.
Stay close.
Yeah, I'm within 1,200 light seconds of you.
Okay, good. I'm within about 60 of the planet, and now it's scanning.
Okay.
I'll stop.
This is where I wish the system map showed you like where everything was in the system in relation to each other,
I hear you. Yep, not just the orbitals. Howdy, Mertz from Texas. Welcome.
Welcome from the great state of Texas. Our good friend Jetty is from the great state of Texas as well, Corpus Christi.
Okay, which one do you want to do now?
Oh, you got that one?
I do. Did you?
All right. Yeah, I think I did.
Good. I had the top 3 now, right? Like you do?
Yep.
Okay.
The sun and 2 planets.
Yeah, now the next 2 are, about not quite, 1,800 apart. Depends how physically close they are from each other.
Well, one thing I want to check, though, is if these have already been discovered by somebody else, which they very likely have.
Sure.
I don't know if we want to spend, yes, Sauger. I'm just going through. Yeah, it looks like all of these have been discovered by somebody already. So,
Sure.
I don't think it's worth the time and the money we'll make to go that much farther out.
Okay.
So why don't we try this wing navlock again? Can you try to navlock on me?
Sure. Let me loop around.
Nope. Just keep going whatever direction you're going.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay.
No, because you're going to want to chase my wake.
Oh, of course, right.
So just go back up to your nav panel and set your wingman navlock.
It's actually still on.
Okay.
It's red right now around your name at the top, though.
That's okay. Just slow down a little. Keep going straight.
Okay.
Okay, is it still red?
No, it went blue. Well, now it's red. It was blue for a moment when you passed me. I'll try to line up with you, see if it
Yeah,
fixes
just
it.
try to line up with me. What you're going to do is want to fly towards my wake.
Yep. Oh, it might work. Oh, now it's red again.
It's going to say I'm too far away, but fly towards my wake.
Watch that. Wake out of range. I'll keep going.
You don't have to press any buttons, just...
Oh, frame shift's locking. Yep. Oh. It's charging. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it should work.
Should be plotted. Yeah, I think I agree. I think it looks like it's doing it. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
Either that or I'll get lucky and it'll go into a white dwarf.
What is a compromised navigation beacon?
Oh, what is it, damaged?
I don't know.
Huh.
I'll wait till you get here.
All right, I'm here. Hey, that worked. Yay.
Okay, now let's check out this compromised nav beacon.
So you're going to the beacon and scanning it instead of doing the D scan?
Yeah, go ahead and do a D-scan, and I'll go to the beacon.
Roger that. Scanning.
Ooh. It's on the other side of the sun. Mr. Sun, Mr.
Oh.
Golden Sun.
I got no new objects. Now maybe I've been here before. I don't know. Are these unexplored? Let's take a look.
No, they've been explored.
There's none of. Yeah, there's none. Okay.
I'm going to the nav beacon.
Yep. And it's goofy where the drop is. It's not always where the nav beacon is. Have you done that before?
Oh, I'm gonna blow by it. Need space brakes. Okay, let's check this baby out. Safe disengage. Let's see.
Wow. It knocked me out of warp too.
Oh, did it?
Isn't that interesting? It's really good. It's got full control of my ship because I just dropped out of warp.
Well, there's definitely a lot of people here.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, I've been attacked doing this before. Sometimes bad guys hang out there. So, watch your six.
I am.
By the way, did you engage your pilot?
No. I ain't splitting my money with no pilot.
Oh, so the ship launch is just for you to fly.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, I don't see anything interesting about this nav beacon. So let's continue on. We'll have to get back in this Super Cruise, I think. Let's see. Where's my next destination here? All right. Alpha Centauri, here we come. Jumbo Sailor has been playing around with the flight assist off and Santao on board a stock toaster. Smiley face. Oh, a compromised nav beacon. This is Jumbo again. He says, it means there's no system authorities there.
Oh.
And Mem says, treat it the same as an anarchy system. Hey, Ocelot, how you doing? Thanks, guys, for the info. Appreciate it.
Hey, the auto hyperdrive is working.
Nice. Just flying right to me?
Yeah, that's the coolest thing. I don't think we tried this before. It didn't work.
Well, you know, I think it would be nice if when I started charging, you started charging, right? It's like I have to go, which is very weird. It's very weird. It looks like you just came into the system.
Yep.
And you should see me on your map. We're going to B1.
All right. D-scan.
Yeah, if you want them. How close are we to each other?
175 LS apart.
Yeah, go ahead, do it.
Roger that. I don't think any of this is undiscovered area either, but
So there is a civilian installation here.
okay.
Now, we may have visited this before on the Xbox. I don't know. But we are very close to Seoul. And if you're a new player and you can take your Sidewinder out here and come see this, you know. Did your D-scan reveal anything, or do we have all the nav info for this?
It said no new discoveries.
Yeah. So we're going to B1.
Okay, I'm just locking on you.
Yep. And let's check out the station. Now, you got your ship launch fighter, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever launched from a keelback before.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. No, I just did it for my my Corvette the other day.
Yeah, tell us about your Corvette. So,
Sheesh,
tell us the story.
It's fun. I am sorry I got mine before yours, but it's definitely a heavy beast. Different grind kind of whine sound for the thrusters and frame shift drive, and the two 4As I have beam, 4A beams on it. I already went to the engineers and got about 20% more power. What else? I took the Cutter's 8A shield, so that makes it, of course. Wait a minute. Sorry, 7A shield. I took from one of my Anacondas. Ship launch fighter. Yeah, the cargo space. My gosh, there's two. You have 3 7s, so one can be your shields, but then 2 can be cargo. So you get a lot of cargo with that, which I kind of didn't realize. So it's been fun. It's a bright yellow, kind of a bumblebee look. Yeah, it's been fun. Take some pictures next week if you want. I did a lot on my Xbox pictures if you want to see what it looks like.
Sweet. I was just reading what Ocelot wrote. He says, "Cool to see you guys on the PC. We should play sometime. If Ocelot, if you're into exploring, you can feel free to join us. We're just taking keelbacks out to do some exploring. No combat, nothing. We're just visiting places and exploring and having fun and talking to you guys in the chat. We did have a show last week. I never published it. So we did have a live show, but it never got published. So sorry we missed you last week. Oh man, guess what I'm gonna do?
You driving to the sun?
There she goes.
Whoa.
See, that's what happens when you follow me.
Yeah. Small E-turn, not huge.
Every time I look at the chat.
Yeah.
Okay, let me slow down here. What do we got? Civilian installation. Let's lock that. You see that in your left panel?
Look. I do. Locked.
Let's head there. Check this bad boy out for the first time on the PC.
I agree it sounds familiar. I just don't recall it, to tell you the truth. We've seen quite a bit lately.
Well, there's a lot of these civilian installations. I don't know how much difference there is from unit to unit, from system to system, but hey, we're here. We're having fun. We're exploring in a wing on the PC. And, we're having a good time and talking to our friends in the chat.
By the way, I just remembered the last time I was in a keelback was on the Xbox dying with the Thargoids.
I died a lot. I mean, I know Salicast is like, hey, you want some tips on how to shoot those anti-Thargoid weapons? I'm like, nah. If I gotta practice, it's no longer a game. Really, I mean, my admiration goes out to those folks who really want to be super good and practice and just become like really, really good at the game. But for me, working 2 jobs, this is my after work relaxation time. So
Sure.
I don't want to practice. But my hat's off to people who do. Hey, are you here? Because I'm getting
I
ready to
am.
do
Cool.
my condor here, so I can go take a close look.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit there and pop out in your fighter. Okay.
Yep, I gotta tell my AI not to.
Follow. Right. Yeah, I'll come near you.
Go to 0 and helm orders. Let's see, hold position. I wish I could just make that the default. Okay, good deal. All right. So where are you?
Very well. I'm trying to. As soon as you stop, I'll park next to you.
Are you in your ship launch fighter too?
Oh no. Oh, I
Hey,
see.
don't run me over.
You're already in the fighter. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you're already in the fighter.
I feel like I'm in a VW bug and you're in like a tractor trailer, man.
That's
these
okay.
little ships are so much fun.
When I bought the vet, I went to Yang Li like I always do, right? I never buy anything full price, and it had
Li
absolute
Yang Li.
Yang Li. You can see I'm tired.
Li Yang.
Li Yang. And I bought. It had everything but a docking computer, so it was kind of funny to come in and not have it. Okay,
right.
Let's launch this little fighter. I'm parked right next to you, but I'll have to tell it to hold.
Yeah, this should be interesting. Maybe you'll crash into my ship. Oh, I was on the wrong side. I didn't get to catch that launch. Oh, almost hit my own ship. Alright, dude, we gotta turn around and get back to the station here. The thing we came to see.
Okay, tell it to hold.
I got a feeling we're at the bottom.
Alright, I'm with you. In the fighter.
I feel like this is the bottom of the station. Let's kind of take a look at it here.
Is this a bad time to shoot you?
This would be a bad time to shoot me, yes. Actually, any time, even when we're playing Destiny on Sunday nights, is a bad time to shoot me.
Yeah, that time I was on the planet and I became wanted. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, because I'm not turning that off. Not for you, not for nobody.
When I saw you pop up, when you had your SRV on top of, I think it was Caster's ship, and it bounced up and down, and then you exploded, I died. I couldn't breathe. I was laughing so hard. That was a riot, that whole scene.
We ended the live stream that week. That's when we ended at the Inara base. And I didn't have my SRV, so we kept playing. I went back up my SRV and we had so much fun. We stacked 4 ships on top of each other. That was hilarious. Yeah, hey,
that's right.
This almost looks landable. I wonder, I didn't even ask my ship. Doesn't this look like you can dock here? Oh, maybe not. They kind of look like generics. Okay. The question is, can I make it through the tunnel? Okay, going into the Death Star. If you guys have seen me do this before, you know what usually do. Oh, wait. That dead end. I'll have to go illusion. Yep, that doesn't go anywhere. So next week, Mace, next time we play this, I don't know if it'll be next week or the week after or what. Let's try doing Mixer 2, because I'd love to see where you are right now.
Oh, okay, sure. Well, I'm trying to follow you. It's kind of like trying to grab a fly with their bare hands, but...
Yep, that was bad timing on the turning off the flight assist.
Boy, these things are so maneuverable, aren't they?
Oh, they are. They are a joy to fly.
Sheesh.
I don't see a dude.
No, I'm right here. Echo, echo.
Ooh, do you see,
I see fighting.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a wanted guy in Asp Scout.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's take him out.
Let's go for. Oh, he's in a wing of 2. That's right.
Oh, that would be bad. Okay, let's get the other guy. Who's the other guy?
They're all dead. Oh no, somebody else is shooting though.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Here's one. This is a anaconda. Oh yeah, that might be interesting. With my
No,
fighter.
don't shoot him. Don't shoot him.
What do you want to live forever?
I would like to get some exploring done. So what would you rate this space on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being the worst, 10 being the best.
Oh, up there. I'll give it a 6, 7. I mean, it's pretty cool, really.
I'm feeling 6 too.
Yeah. You know, I agree. It looks like there's somebody landed right here. Let me go a little closer.
Ooh.
But I don't see any of those little indications. You know how the fake what do you call it, electric fences pop up and indicate where to land?
Yep.
I don't see any of those. Do you?
I don't know if I was supposed to fly through that. All right, best we call our ships and continue the exploration.
What's this? This looks like a hole. Oh yeah, I can go inside it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it echoes inside here.
Yep, this is very fun.
It's got an end. Whoa! Oh, yeah. Crash.
So I think my ship is 7 million. So that's not bad for a new person. They can do that.
Oh, I just drove into something. I blew up something. It's like these power conduits, and I drove into them and they exploded.
Did your ship explode?
No, the shields went down. So I'm destroying something by accident inside the ship.
Hey,
so
Caster, how you doing? Whoops, sorry, go ahead.
The station explodes. It's all my fault. I apologize.
Well, I'm back in my ship. So this was... oh, by the way, say hi to Caster. He is in the chat.
Oh, hey, Caster.
And hey to Happy Shrapnel. Oh, see you, ma'am. Good night. Yeah, it's late in the UK. So on to exploration. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. Exploration. What's this listening post? Let's go check that out.
All right, let me.
You have to dock, I know. I'll check it out. If it's not worth anything, you won't have to worry about getting there.
Okay.
How's the weather down there, down under, Caster? How's everything going down there? There we go. Ah, choose. So we're on a 30-second delay on the...
Oh, no!
Uh-oh, what?
My ship is following you in the frame shift, and I'm still in the fighter.
Oh.
It took off and then stopped.
Oh, that's great.
Oh my goodness, request dock. There we go. Oh,
You
that's
have to-
right. It boosted ahead of me like, whoa, stop. Are you in Super Cruise?
I just dropped out.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Oh, I would have loved to have seen that.
It just all blew.
It's like
off.
you're docking and then it's like, oh, sorry, I'm leaving. Oh.
Oops. I guess you can't land these upside down. Hang on a second. Oh, there it goes.
He said Jetty can hear us also through his headset.
Oh, good.
Hey,
Hey, Jenny.
Jetty! Played a little The Elder Scrolls Online with Jetty this weekend. Just wanted to try something new.
Oh, nice.
And, you know, you and I played that a couple times. And he gave me a horse. Not that this is Elite related in any way, but he gave me a horse and he gave me all kinds of money. So helpful.
Wow. Nice. All right, I'm in the ship. It's docked. Are you out of your ship again, or?
I'm out of Super Cruise. This looks like a big antenna. I don't know if it's worth stopping to see, because there's not a whole lot to see here. I don't know what they're listening at. They're listening to somebody. Did you drop out of Super Cruise?
I haven't gone into Super Cruise yet because it was
Okay.
mass lock.
Oh, okay.
But now I could jump.
Don't follow me here.
Roger that.
No, nothing to see. Move along, move along. Nothing to see.
Now you're dating yourself.
Yeah. So.
3, 2, 1, engage.
All right. So now, where is our next site to visit? That was exploration point 001. Now we're going to go to exploration point 002. And that is a historical tourist site in Epsilon Eridani. Eridani. Yep. Okay. You in Super Cruise?
No, I can be.
Okay. I'm going to slow down. Go ahead and get in the Super Cruise.
Yeah, where are you? For some reason you're behind me all of a sudden. Hang on. It jumped like all of a sudden you're behind me when you were ahead of me. So, all right, I'm flooping around towards you.
Let me know when you're lined up.
Okay. I'm right on your tail, 7 million meters behind me. Behind you.
Here we go. We're jumping.
Charging.
Exploration
4,
location number 2.
2,
And great, I'm locking on too. This really works well. I'm impressed. I almost think this works better than on the Xbox.
I didn't notice a difference myself. I'm going to wait for you to get here before I do any scanning.
Okay.
Although I think we already have all the data for this system.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like we do.
I'm in hyper.
So when you get
Alright.
in, just
I'm
head towards me. We're going to Goldstein's Rock.
Locked. Oh, I see it too in the distance. It's close.
All right.
Right back.
Competition from Sirius is our first stop.
Roger that.
Oh, going too fast. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, I had a couple people post on the channel. They're like, I think I'm going to just give up on this game. I could never stop at my location. I'm like, look, this is 7-second rule. You got to follow the 7-second rule.
Yeah.
It's like you have a car that has bad brakes and you're going down a steep hill. You're just going to, you can't let it go too fast or it runs away from you. Now, I did have somebody on the official forums. They're like, oh, yeah, why don't we just have the game play itself? And I'm like, dude, cruise control is not the game playing itself. Cruise control was invented in 1910. And the ad for cruise control back then said that they would keep your car at the same speed no matter whether you went up or down hills. So you would think in the year 3303 they could do the same with frame shift drives. And my point was the docking computer is so much more complicated than cruise control, right?
Mm.
You know, make it optional. I personally, it's something, the complaints I've heard from so many people, I would definitely turn it on by default for new players.
Sure. Yeah, especially the docking computer too. Docking computer shouldn't take up a slot in the ship, in my opinion.
Well, you know, we've talked about the
Consolidation racks. Yeah.
Yeah, having like a server rack in your ship, and they really should. They really should have that. But
It should just build on top of your sensors. But yeah, I think it will come. The way the Frontier is so responsive, I bet you'll see it.
I'm looking forward to the new planetary, you know, the new look of planets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Orbital flight engaged.
Yeah, that sounds like it's real good detail. And the engineers, all the engineers will always positively do something instead of could actually, use materials and not have a positive effect. That's really exciting.
Well, I mean, name one engineer where you go, you hire them, you give them a bunch of materials, and then they give you back something worse than what they started with. They would not be in business very long.
Well, especially when it should not be trade-offs. If you're giving them a consumption product, that should make everything better. You shouldn't have less integrity for
Well, I don't
faster
know.
frame shift.
Now you used to work on cars, right? Weren't there always
Sorry?
trade? You used to work on cars.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Weren't there always trade-offs when if you, let's say you had an engine that got more, gave you more horsepower, what was the trade-off?
Nothing but more heat.
Well, heat and gas mileage, typically.
No, it depends what you did. If you increased just the compression, everything was better except for the heat.
But
And the power chip for like a
ahead.
diesel truck,
Yep.
the power band curve was so long and extended because it's a diesel. Oh, there was no downside.
Well, like we like to say in engineering school, you can have good, cheap, or quick, but you can't have all three. You can have two of the three, but you can't have all three. I'm not even going close to where this is.
I was going to say, you selected Goldstein's instead of competition. We're going to competition, right?
Going to competition.
Okay. Well, I guess that's why it's all opinions, isn't it?
Well, it's if you take the same engine and you tune it for if you turn one aspect, you're going to change other aspects. Like you said, if you do one thing, you're going to have more heat. That's why there's so many different models of cars with so many different model engines.
But if you have more heat, you just have a bigger cooling system. I did that in my old '68 Dodge Charger, so I just need to have a thicker radiator, and then everything was better.
Well, and that's why after you visit the engineer, sometimes you have to adjust the other modules in your ship, right?
Sure.
So I understand that there could be trade-offs. If you're going to tweak something, everything can't be in the positive. I'm okay with that. It's just the fact that, if I'm choosing, optimized mass, right? I just don't see how they could be reputable. If it was some guy in his garage, yeah, maybe I'd get something worse back. But if this is a reputable person, I'm going to get positive results. That's my point. All right, here we go. This is going to be our first planetary landing of the trip. And I'm going to run right by you.
Well, I just hit the boost back soon, so this is not pretty.
There's not a lot of G's here, right? Yeah, it's only half a G.
No, I was just careless because I forgot that I have to hit the L for landing. I can't do the B and down.
Listen, you gotta fix your controls. Okay, let's check this out here. Gear down. Coming down.
Landing gear deployed.
All right. Unsuitable terrain. Story of... Come on. That looks so good right there. All right, I'll move up. Yeah, okay, good. And down.
Poof.
A little hard there on the landing.
Oh, better than me. Coming. Be right there.
Oh, we got a lot of conversation now about the about cars. That's a good question, Ocelot. Are we doing a show the week of Thanksgiving?
No, I don't think so. We're hosting.
You have people coming over that night, so you won't.
Yeah, like 20 something.
So I don't know, Ocelot. I would say probably not. That's a good point. I hadn't even thought of that, but Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah. Unless we can record something, because I'll be off Tuesday and Wednesday.
I want to wait for you to get out here before we take a look at this beacon. Now, I don't think this is going to... I think this is just going to give us a message. Maybe I can get you to read it. Get you to scan it and read it.
Okay.
Now, one thing that is backwards is some of the SRV. Ooh, there goes Mace. It's a fancy-looking beacon, huh?
It is. Hello.
Whoops. Some of the SRV buttons are different on the PC, so I'm struggling here, man. Scan
This one's
that sucker.
big. Yeah,
Yeah, it
that's
is,
big.
isn't it?
All right,
Let's see
scan
if
it.
I get it too.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I already scanned it with the ship. So,
Oh, you did?
same message. Yeah, whoops.
All right, I don't know if I got a message. Looks like I may have to scan it. Let's see. Oh, no, I did. It didn't give me any noises or anything.
No, it didn't speak. It just gave you that whole bunch of text. WorldCraft is a giant corporation. Da 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 da.
You don't feel like reading it? Do you want me to read
Oh,
it?
sure.
All right, why don't you read it?
WorldCraft is a great giant corporation, but still has a very high debt levels due to the acquisition, and has been seen to be quite unscrupulous in many of its dealings. This has since damaged the WorldCraft brand somewhat, and is not so warmly embraced by the Empire. As a result, in parentheses, though some imperial worlds still have WorldCraft atmospheric processors built by FWV, but now serviced by WorldCraft, is an uneasy relationship. This made way for the creation of the Cyrus atmospherics. This has since been taken by the big slice of terraforming business from WorldCraft, which WorldCraft has been powerless to stop, as they remained a big customer of Cyrus, as the core of their terraforming units is a 100-gigawatt Cyrus power plant. Oh, the WorldCraft operates two major business areas, terraforming and tourism entertainment, making them a direct competitor to the Rockforth Corporation in one and Cyrus in the other.
Thank you for reading that.
Sure.
Appreciate that. Competition from Sirius. Okay, so that's what that meant. We came, we saw, we conquered. Never been here before. All right, let me get back in my... Whoops, wrong button. They changed the buttons. I'm dying here. So you scanned it and I got it. That was great.
Cool.
Back in the ships.
Sure. I'll go with my little silver one. Service.
Whoops, I hit the landing strut. Board ship.
When I was testing this earlier, I'm so good at saying dismiss ship instead of board ship. So I go up, I'm all set, and all of a sudden it takes off. And it always lands like, a million kilometers away from you. It's too funny. Like when you recall it, it never like plunks itself right next to you.
I had it do it once. Remember we were doing the aliens?
Yeah.
And
That's
mine landed right in the middle of the alien. I'm like, really? It never did that before.
Mm-hmm. My favorite was when I was at a real rocky area and it couldn't land, so it actually hovered, and I was able to go underneath it, and my buggy got sucked up anyways.
That's
It was
nice.
probably 5 or 6 times the height of the SRB, and I was like, oh, that was beautiful. I like that a lot.
Frameshift drive charging.
Okay. Oh, you're taking off. All right, I will too.
Yeah, I'm just going to the Super Cruise. We're going to stay in the system for a little bit. Caster was saying that they had a mad storm recently. It was like right below the level of a cyclone.
Oh, geez.
And he says, yeah, he's out there helping Jetty with combat. He's like a grasshopper. He learns quickly. And Jumbo said, I believe if you target the listening posts, you will get info from them, sometimes in the form of a riddle. I think you are right, gentlemen.
Oh, that's cool.
And then Caster came back with technical babble like talk over HP. All right, where are we going next here? Let's see. Oh, WorldCraft history.
Oh, that makes sense.
WorldCraft. I just watched the movie Warcraft. Now, the Warcraft, Warcraft 3 is a really good RTS like StarCraft and StarCraft 2.
Oh,
And I know
okay.
there's some people who played Warcraft, the original Warcraft, and then Warcraft 2, which I've played a little bit of. But I really got into Warcraft 3 after StarCraft, because Warcraft 3 had great graphics, you know, much better than the original StarCraft. In any case, so World of Warcraft is a game that a lot of people love playing. It's a big MMO. My daughter's played it quite a bit. And so I saw it on Netflix. I says, I got to check that out. And I enjoyed the movie. It was a little hokey at times, but I enjoyed it. A lot of CG. And some of the story plots were kind of like, yeah. But overall, I liked how it ended, and you know, pretty good movie. So I don't know
Cool.
if anybody else out there has seen Warcraft, and I want to weigh in on the chat on your opinion, or anybody out there playing World of Warcraft. I heard that they announced last week at BlizzCon that a couple things. First of all, that they're going to create some legacy servers for World of Warcraft, so you can play it as it was originally. But also that StarCraft 2 is going to go kind of free to play. You know, not 100% free to play, but not 100% of the game will be free to play, but a big bunch of it will be. Just like StarCraft 1 is free to play now. So I thought that was very interesting as well.
Sure.
So Warcraft, not related to WorldCraft. Or Sirius Atmospherics.
Stunning the detail this game has.
Now, I wonder, I think this is in orbit, but it could be on the planet. I really wasn't paying attention, shame on me. Looks like it's in orbit to me. New California. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people posting online that they also believe that the solar system, which I don't have a permit for on the PC, so I've only visited it on the Xbox, but you know, a lot of people are kind of a little disappointed with the textures.
Yeah, like they should have, at least the soul, they should have made all of those really exquisite, because that's the own planet.
Yeah. Ooh, look at that.
That was awesome. I was like really far from you, and I dropped right next to you.
You're kidding me. It dropped you next to me?
It slingshotted me like, I don't know what that was, 5 LS or something, and all of a sudden I'm here.
Word.
That was
that
pretty
is
awesome.
cool. I did not
Seriously.
know it did that.
This is really working well tonight.
That actually makes it worth doing that. I mean, the
Sure.
taking off part kind of stinks, but when you drop out right next to each other, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, I just hit Super Cruise, and then poof, I was right behind you, and now it drops next to you. I mean, that's just exactly what you'd want.
Okay, let me go ahead and scan it here.
Yeah, me
You
too.
you should get this automatically, or you can scan it yourself too.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't think of that. Yep, I just hit it.
Scan complete. New message. I'll read this one. Tourist spot 210. Previously known as Cisco Corporation, WorldCraft is based in the Epsilon Eridani system and has been the Federation's favorite tourist resort for more than 300 years. For centuries, WorldCraft, then Cisco, was a major tourist corporation running tourist resorts throughout human space. It was a big customer of Free World Ventures, WorldCraft atmospheric processing units, as it began to create whole tourist resort planets in the early part of the 33rd century. To exclude its competitors from this market, it bought FWV in a hostile takeover back in 3260 via a leveraged buyout. Probably more information than you wanted to know. Doubling the size of the corporation in one step and renamed the whole thing WorldCraft, not Warcraft, with a capital C in the middle. It based its operation as at that point Cisco was associated with a broad range of holidays, including the seedier end of the market, something that had prevented Cisco from successfully entertaining the imperial market. The WorldCraft brand, see, they're missing the capital C there, was highly respected, including in imperial space, and the change was made in the hope of becoming more acceptable to the empire. So I guess they just changed it from a little C to a big C, and hey, we're a new company.
Seriously.
Okay. Well, I just learned something. Where to next? There's another place right close by, isn't there? Oh, there's a theme park.
Yeah. I can't imagine what that is.
Scan detected.
16. Who's scanning me? Are you scanning me?
I'm selected on you, so that might go away.
Frameshift drive charging.
Sure. What treats do you carry?
4,
Nothing.
3,
My hull is empty.
1.
See, now my French is jumping too. That's awesome.
I'm just dragging you around the system.
Like the long tether, you know?
Well, that's cool. We've never really tried it this long, so we're learning something. We're also learning if you stay close to the planet, you won't gain much speed.
What else is new, pussycat?
Do. Come on. Here we go. Getting close. Kind of jealous you get to drop out right next to there. You don't have to travel a long way. And drop. Wow. Did it drop you right next to me?
This time it didn't.
Oh, really? Where'd it put
No,
you?
I'm 8 million meters away.
Oh.
That's weird.
That's
Last time
the-
it did.
That's like not workable. You have to go back in the Super Cruise.
Well, I'm still in Super Cruise. It just didn't drop yet.
Okay.
Probably because the planet, I think it's slowing me down so much. If the velocity was a little more, I bet you it would have worked. Because it's red. It says wake signal out of reach. And before was all that lime blue. There it goes.
Oh,
I
hear ya.
didn't have to manually drop it, though. I just had to accelerate and wait. Very
Sweet.
cool.
So you're here, so let's scan it and find out what this theme park is.
Okay. You know, I gotta say that the Keelback has a nice screen and all that. You know, it's like the Type 6 for visibility.
It is. It is.
You know,
and
the
I love
glass,
Type 6,
the hull.
yeah. All right, you ready for this one? Tourist spot 213.
Sure.
Most come here for the WorldCraft theme park, which was set up with no expense spared and costs a small fortune to visit. It is well worth it, though, because you can live in a world of almost any fantasy you wish, something that has given it a reputation for seediness. If you want a break from the lushness outside, you can select to let Mace crash into you. You can elect to stay for a day at the ancient London Earth world of 1960, where every effort has been made to make it as authentic as possible, even if it even has the stench of pollution. Oh joy. Every fantasy theme has its own complex, which is self-contained, with actors to help tourists play a part in the adventures and feel that it's real. There are more wholesome themes on offer too. The War Veterans Trust maintains offices at Oliver Port and runs the famous Museum of Armored and Ballistics on New California. That's more wholesome. I'm afraid to hit B. I don't know. I want to get out of the window. I don't want to crash into you. So
That's okay.
So when do we get to visit the theme park? Hey, you didn't do your avatar yet. I'm just seeing a guy in a black suit.
You know I haven't on this. That's right. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so where to next? Ba-dum. We did the history. We did the theme park. I think there's one more out here.
Scan detected.
I thought there was... I probably went right by it. For some reason, when I am on the live stream, I just can't remember anything. Can't see anything. Let's do this. Yeah, it's right here. Nature's Mind. There's something over there we gotta go check out. So let's do it.
Okay.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging.
Here we go. I don't know why that does that. Just because my frame shift is charging shouldn't disable my nav panel.
Charge your mind.
Yeah, it's not that far away. Caster used to get paid to play World of Warcraft. Do you believe that?
Wow. He's an interesting guy. He's got a lot of history.
You know those guys from down under. All right, here we go. I didn't even check out the CG this week. Anybody know what the CG is?
One ended real quickly, and the other one is a bunch of goofy stuff, very unusual stuff to bring. I forget. And the pay was low, and yeah, I wasn't interested.
Yeah, I you know, it's nice when they're in the bubble, and you know they're a decent payout. You know, and the stuff's not too hard to find. You know, it really helps the community come together, and you know, everybody makes a little bit of money, and a goal is meet. You know, and a goal is met, I should say. Oh, look, I'm looking at my comms panel. One of my friends came on, PC friends came on, and I went from like 8 to 2. Whoops, was that you just flew by?
Yeah, I was just letting it automatically sync up and then didn't do it. We're going to majors?
Yep, somewhere over there.
Minors?
Miners? No miners!
Classic.
Yes, it is. What are we coming to see here? More history.
Uh-oh.
If we didn't know enough about it, we have more. I just passed you. More
I feel like I'm
WorldCraft
tethered
history.
with the rubber band to you.
This is kind of looking like a planetary landing again.
Okay. It looks like the name of the thing is Major's Mine, though. Like there's no beacon to land to.
Well, there is. Go into your left panel.
Yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
I don't see a beacon. I just see Major's Mine, like it's a whole planet
Yeah,
name.
yeah, yeah. But underneath that, you'll see more WorldCraft history.
Oh, down there. Got it. Got it.
Gonna speed up here a little. More power.
Well, my Xbox is only 900,000 away from Hutton now.
You're playing on two platforms at the same time.
Well, sort of. It's just kind of been flying for over an hour. So my hull doesn't get breached.
So, what do you guys think about my color selections in the chat? Do you think this is a good color selection? I'm kind of digging it.
I think it's great. But yeah, let's hear what the other guys say.
Again, this is one of the presets in Dr. Kai's ED profiler, which is a pretty awesome piece of code. Gotta remember to send him a little donation and appreciation for all his hard work making that. I mean, you can go in and edit the files yourself, but man, his utility makes it easy. He has like, oh, I don't know, a dozen or more presets that you can thumb through.
Oh, I have cargo for my mission when I just went to test the SRV. That's why I'm heavier and didn't jump the same range.
Ah, that does make sense now.
In fact, I don't know why I didn't get interdicted. I'm not complaining. Just don't know why.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed. Next week, I want to try to, or next time we play, next time we do this, lead exploration, I want to try not only to do the beam, so I can see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to try using Restream, so it'll let me stream to YouTube and Beam at the same time.
Oh.
I call it Beam. It's Mixer now, duh.
Yeah. It's okay. I know.
And I also want to try Voice Attack, so I picked up Voice Attack. And I picked up Verity. The you know, you can have different voices be your, you know, you can, well, you probably don't know, but anyways, you can do voice control, and there's a computer that'll talk back to you.
I've heard that.
I think I
I've
sent
never
you the
looked into
Brent
it.
Sprint. The Brent.
Yeah, I think that
Spinner
sounds
one?
familiar now. Yeah.
So I almost was going to get the Tom Baker one because I'm a huge Tom Baker fan, but like a lot of like you know, it's called Midnight, and he portrays like somebody who's ascended, like a human that's ascended into like a higher being.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really weird. I just thought the whole thing was weird, so I said, yeah, I'm going to get Verity. And that's the same voice that is in game, so it just adds all this other.
Wow.
So you could say, launch ship, or engage wing beacon, or you can talk to the computer and it'll do stuff.
Yeah, sure. Cool. Like
So
in Star Trek.
Yeah, absolutely. So pretty cool. It's not that expensive. I think it was $15.
Really?
Yeah, voice attack was 10, and then the voice pack was I got $25 into it, but I thought it'd be cool for the show, so why not make the investment? I was tempted to play this in VR, but I don't think it would be a good experience for the viewers, because at least that's my thought.
Yeah, I'm with you there, I think, yeah.
It's hard to keep your head always perfectly straight, and you make these subtle movements, and I just think it would be like being on a roller coaster. But I may try it in the future, see how bad it is. Castor says he likes the colors, he likes the blues. So thank you, Castor, appreciate that. Don't know why. It's a very simple thing to do. So, but you know what? They're gonna put their time somewhere, right? Emergency. Emergency. How do I get... Oh, I guess I can't. I gotta change that.
Hello.
Listen, you're like nobody. Hey, don't shoot. Don't shoot. All right, time to scan.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and scan it. I think I'm gonna scan it. Scanning. Okay, new message.
Oh, I got it. I got it that time. Cool.
Tourist spot 212. WorldCraft also operates behind a great many smaller businesses. It has always been very acquiescive, but has also been known to asset strip. Wow, for businesses it takes over, often letting them fail without honoring customer contracts. Horrible. The corporation does not operate in the empire at all, as much of its business is seen as being unsavory by, by imperial. Really, these guys have slaves. I don't
Yeah.
get it. Hey, don't shoot the thing. Wait, I'm getting attacked here.
I just shot a little peck shot at your ship. No problem.
WorldCraft operate their own navy. Wow, owning a number of branded federal cruisers. It also runs a fleet of passenger ships, large and small, mostly on package tours to WorldCraft worlds for holiday packages, which are occasionally escorted by their own navy vessels. Okay, I think I don't need to know anything else about WorldCraft ever again. I'm WorldCraft out. What are you doing?
I'll just give myself a raise.
I gotta fix these controls because I am doing everything but what I want to do. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay. Mace, didn't your mother ever tell you not to get high?
Hey, that was pretty funny.
I know it's legal now, but still, that doesn't change. That doesn't change anything.
Oh my, mine is so ugly gray now next to yours. This is not right. Goodness me.
You have, do I dare say, keelback envy?
I do.
Oh, never thought I'd ever say that.
I guess I didn't give a ship about the color.
Oh, shh, we're breaking up. Shh. I'm getting some nice piano serenade here. I don't think that tune's on the. I listen to the soundtrack quite a bit at work. It's cool. It's like great, like studying or paying attention, concentrating music. And I don't think this track is in the soundtrack.
Really?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, because I mean it's piano. It's very.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, and it was short too. Maybe it's because I left.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So, Caster, you'll have to ask Jetty if he's playing on his Xbox One X, and if the game looks any better on it. Because I believe the Xbox One X came out. Today's the 7th, right? Came out today.
Oh,
That's the new. I mean, it's like 4 times as powerful as the Xbox One,
really?
graphically.
I haven't read it much.
All right, we're gonna go one more place. This is location number 6. This is a second series of tourist spots. It's rock fumaroles.
Okay. Why does that sound familiar? I think I've done a passenger mission to it.
So let me know when you get a clear jump line, because it's on the to me, because I have to jump around the planet here. This planet actually is not a bad looking planet, the one we just left. I mean, it is kind of beigeish, but it does seem to have lots of asteroids on it, and has some good shadows there, good textures.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, coming around the planet too. Hang on.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I gotta check my NVIDIA driver because I'm noticing just some very minor tearing when I think I got it on ultra, higher ultra. So I got a 1070 what am I running? I'm running an i7 6700K, but I bought it right before the 7700s came out. But still, it's kick butt.
Okay, I'm locked on. Clear.
Okay, good. Let's see if we can head over here to 61 Cygni. So, anybody else in the chat? Would love to hear what you're doing in Elite this week. I think we only had one person chime in. So, I'd love to hear what everybody else is doing. Or if you want to share any gaming news you heard this week, love to hear that. Doesn't matter if it's PS4, PC, or Xbox One. We love them all.
Great. There is that delay, you're right. Just got to wait for it, and then you get in range, and it's kicking my drive on now.
That's awesome.
It really is.
Right. Just waiting
You know
for Oh, there it is. Go ahead. What were you going to say, Mace?
I'm sorry. I just noticed the computer voice is a little more tone to her voice in the PC version. I just realized.
Oh man.
A hint more echo to it, and slightly more of an accent. It's interesting.
Okay, we're landing. You can see it in the left panel. The rocks. We're gonna go to the rock. Rock and roll all night.
Is that next to paper and scissors?
There's that very kind of silly commercial where the guy does rock, paper, scissors with the gingerbread man. The gingerbread man's like, he's like, dude, I always do paper. I have no fingers. Like,
yep.
Oh, that wasn't that funny. Did you find it in your left panel? Did you find the...
Yeah, rock, was it Fumarole? Jeez, I can't speak tonight.
Fumarole. We're going to go to the Fumarole.
Fumarole.
Hey, guys, let's go down to the Fumarole.
Don't get me laughing over real worthless. That's why you don't... I'd be all different if this is the mornings.
Yeah, well, and of course, we're not in the UK. It's not 1 a.m., but we do feel like it's 1 a.m. because we both get up early, we work very long hours, and so when we join you guys, kind of sleepy ourselves.
As they say, you get your merds wixed.
You know what? You're channeling a little Jetty there. I heard you yawning.
Sorry.
It's like
I tried to...
Jetty's yawning right now on the Xbox.
Well, that's one thing about the Xbox. You can hit that mute button quickly. It's hard on this. I had to grab my cord.
Well, I get this, the HyperX Cloud 2s, which are supposed to be like super awesome. They are super comfortable, but the mute button is like very small. It's very hard to hit. It's on the cord, but it's also like I don't know, it's like a little slider. Like there's all these buttons on the face of the unit.
Yeah.
And then there's this little slider on the side. It's like, guys, really? I love the noises the ships make as they come in for a landing.
I think it's fascinating how every single ship has a different sound.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait till we get our new ships, too.
That's going to be something, huh?
Even though I'm not very rich, I think I have 18 ships.
You know when I bought the Corvette, that was my last one I had to get. I have every single one now, and I didn't get an award. They stop at the 20, apparently, for the ship hoarders.
Oh, you didn't get an achievement, huh?
Yeah, didn't do a thing. I'm very surprised about that. You'd think if you have it at every ship, you'd see something. Oh, where are you? You way over there? Oh, never mind.
See how much easier it is to find a spot on the ground when they give you a waypoint? It's like no hunting, no packing.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure. I agree. It'd be so awesome if they could actually, you could go into the surface map and then put your own pinpoint where you want to drop, or
Yes.
type in coordinates even. That would be a real dream. All right. Dropping us. I'm just gliding right now, right behind you.
Yeah, I have not had any of the stuttering that I sometimes see on the Xbox. It's been silky smooth. And now you're playing on an older unit. You have a 1050 Ti, but you have an older PC. How's your experience been?
Oh, as you said, the graphics card made all the world in the difference. And yeah, it's like 1050 or something like you say, and 4 gigs maybe. It's
1050
glass
Ti.
smooth. I have the high res on.
I think I told you to get the Ti.
Maybe so. Yeah, that might be right. But hey, there might be minerals here with all these little geysers.
Oh yeah.
This is not too far off from Epsilonix, whatever that place is that has all that arsenic and everything. I didn't look at the planet's mineral content. Did you?
I did not know. Now, how do I get into my external camera? If B is boost.
Yeah, I feel the
it's
answer.
Y down. Okay. I gotta change that. Oh wow, that's fast. That looks nice, huh? Look at that. That's a picture. So these are more like smoky vents. No lava coming out. At least the one I parked next to.
Okay,
Oh, I think I hear somebody coming in.
that's me.
Wow, this camera hauls on the PC. Oh, you're skateboarding. I think you should go backwards. Oh, you got it. Nice. So I made a spreadsheet of a thousand different. Wow, your ship went up. I didn't see that before. Your ship actually rose up to let your SRV out.
No way.
It did.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
You can see it in the stream in about 15
Hey, look,
seconds.
needle crystals. There is minerals here. Needle crystals very often has. Oh, well, I don't know if it's arsenic,
Arsenic?
but it might be manganese.
Wow, some of these vents are pretty tall. Oh no, okay, Y and was it Y? I thought it was Y. Y down, okay.
Why not?
Why ask why? Some of these guys are pretty big. Look at this one. Whoops.
This. Oh, this
Y
has anatomy. I don't know if that mineral. Huh. I don't think I've seen that on the Xbox.
Hey, I don't know if I ever scanned the beacon here.
Oh.
All the buttons, I gotta fix that.
You might want to look around. I mean, there's definitely some minerals here. I don't have
Alright.
too many on the PC.
Got a new message here. Fumaroles are gaps in the planet's crust where gases and steam are emitted. They will often have accumulations from the ejected material forming growths out of the ground. All right. Well, dude, we went and we explored and we learned. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Wrong button. We explored. We did some wing exploring, right?
Yeah. Locking. Yeah.
Yeah, we did nav locking, which worked pretty well actually.
Very.
Which surprised me. We scanned. We started out scanning as a wing. And
Yep.
as long as we stayed within 2,000 light seconds of each other, and we get the scans.
Mm-hmm.
And
Surface as well. Yeah.
yeah, so we did a lot of exploring. We get to see some points of interest. We get to see some civil installation and whatnot. So, and all of this is close to Sol, close to where you start out, Acellus Primus in the bubble. So if new players want to get out there and do exploring, this definitely works. And this is only the first 6 of 100 different, places you can visit within 50 light years of Sol, which is pretty cool.
Very. Yeah. Yeah. Nice job finding the info.
Well, huge thank you to Canon.science and to all the folks over at the Frontier forums, all of the commanders over there who's compiled these lists. I mean, there's lists of Thargoid sites, of Guardian sites, of sites like this, fumaroles and geysers, and interesting places to visit, like that fast planet we went by and landed on. And just a huge thank you to all those people who did that, all the commanders who put those lists together, because that's what we're using. We're using all your work, and we're having a lot of fun doing it. And with that, Mace, I think we should, before we close the show out, we need to agree to meet at a station next time we do this. So next week we may go back to the Xbox and Elite Cast and play with the guys.
Okay.
But we should probably, I can't see it in my side panel here, but there is a station in system, so that's where we should, Rogli Terminal. Let's see what they have going on for them. Docking, refuel, repair, restock. That's what we need.
Oh yeah. Right.
So we should just plan to meet there with our next time we play on the PC together.
Okay. Great.
All right, for Exploring Elite. So, hey, to everybody out there, we got a new chat here from Jumble. Jumble says he has an 11-year-old Core 2 quad, not overclocked, and a GTX 1050 Ti, and it does wonders on this game. And he says he's able to pretty much max out the settings and everything. That's awesome. I had an i3 I played a lot with, and my i3 had Intel graphics, and it still played the game pretty well. It's just that initial boot up where it's doing all that stuff. But the fact that you got an 11-year-old Core 2 quad processor with a GTX 1050 Ti, and you're able to max everything out is telling you how much, how good the game is optimized for these graphic cards. I thought I heard somewhere that Frontier does a lot of the math in the game on the graphic cards itself. So
Yeah,
because
I
the
believe
graphic cards are great at crunching, especially floating point math, if my memory serves me correctly. So thanks for that, Jumble. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, Caster. Say hi to Jetty for us. I'm trying to get my mouse over there, but it's doing the free look in my cockpit. And everybody else who joined, Ocelot, I can't scroll up. Everybody else who joined the chat, thank you very much. And hope to see you all next week. Next week's not Thanksgiving, so we should be on 7:30
Right.
next Wednesday. And if you want to catch us on playing Destiny, we try to play every Sunday night at 7. And we're on Mixer.com/thegamersshow. No one. And with that, any final words, Macy?
No, just thanks for joining us, guys. And we really appreciate your comments and your sharing your knowledge and all that. And thanks for watching.
All right, Commanders, until next time, peace.